Right up in that same little pile. I don't know if you could see it in the video or not, but there's a tip. All right, we're out here today trying to do a little bit of surface hunting. Water's been down. I ain't been in this spot in quite a few months, I think since August, and just getting down the shore here, see if we can't find anything good. When we do, we'll get back to you. Got some fire rock in there. That might be a old nutting stone there. It's got an indent on it, some hammer marks. It's all fire cracked. We'll leave it here, but that's a good sign. We're getting down towards that one side I like to look in. We're gonna put this kayak back out and get down there before it gets too dark. I don't have any flashlights. Here's a little piece of salt glazed crock. We're in a place I've brought you in before. It's an old homestead in here. And I actually seen an old bottle or two. If I could get up here, it's slick. Oh mercy. Woo! All the mud ain't washed up high yet. You see there's an old bottle there, don't look like it's worth much. And I saw another one right there. And I mean, a little bit of stuff up there, but nothing worth looking at. There is one over here that looked old. Now I found my oldest bottle ever in here. And there it is. Oh, it's cracked on the back. That's probably still gonna go home with me because that's a really old bottle right there. It says established 1872. I don't know what it is. We're gonna clean it up and look at it when I get home. It's a shame that other side there would have had the identification for what this is, and it's gone. I came up here just to give it a peek. There is old mason jar lids, and there's another old bottle that's busted. That's a shame. That same side. It's the exact same bottle. No, this one, maybe it's the other side. It says MM, I can't read it. EENNER, MD, some kind of medicine. Piece of slate, salt glazed crock, old china. We'll take them together, even though they're busted. We'll compare them. I'm pretty sure it's the same bottle. And I'll take a little bit more of a look through here. There's another one over there. I noticed a mason jar lid. We'll see if there's one in it, grab it, and then get moving. All right, we got all that stuff right up in that same little pile. I don't know if you could see it in the video or not, but there's a tip. It was laying, see that little milk jug? It was right in there beside it, just laying out with all that antique stuff. So we're on the board for today. All right, I've been walking down the beach. I haven't found too much, but just now I did find another little cobbled up piece. Looked like they were trying to work on it on that side, make a little blade out of it. I haven't seen too much else. We're walking through here trying to find new fire rockets falled out, and haven't seen too much. This place in here is still pretty covered with that old mud. It hasn't washed out in here as good, but we're keeping our eyes peeled. All right, we've been looking around, haven't found too much else. I did get a piece of pottery in here. I've found very little pottery in this spot, so that's cool. It's not really common to find it out on this beach. Also found this weird stone. It's flat. Almost looks like it's been chipped at all the way around. I don't know what's going on with that. That's going into, it's got some kind of weird thing going on there too. I don't know if that's natural or, but it's just different looking. It's going to go home and going to the neat rock pile. Nah, I've splashed a lot of water up on this beach to see if I couldn't wash anything else out, and I haven't seen too much. We have got a lot of good stuff though, a lot of antique stuff, and then 2 worked at pieces. So we're gonna get back across the river before it gets too dark. We got a good ways back up river. Alrighty. I think we had a pretty good day, all things considered. It's really muddy still everywhere. Like, we've been finding a lot of stuff, but that's because the flood washed everything out real good. 90% of the places that we look are still really mudded in. Like, everywhere we went today, there's probably 6 or 8 spots I could look, and I maybe had 2 on a mile span of beach. So we made do. We had some good finds. We'll get everything gathered and we'll take a look at it when we get home. But I'm proud with the results. And got some good exercise in today. It's warmer than normal, and it's nice to be able to get out and do a little bit of kayaking. So we'll see you when we get back to the house. Alright folks, we're about to have a beaver war. See, he's got his tail up getting ready to slap. I just had one do it behind me and scared the daylights out of me. I don't know if we're going to get close to him or not. He's way up there. But he's ready. Alright, this is everything from our little kayak trip. Water went back up and back down and back up and back down since then. But we had a pretty good little day for no further than we went. I actually got 2 of the same bottle there. Let me see, it says MM Fenner MD on that side. And it's broke on this side. And right above it was another one. And there's that side that's broke on the other one. Established 1872. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't think I'll keep them. I just wanted to show them both to you. Because separate, they don't have all the information. But together, the different parts are broke. But you can flip them around and figure out what the one bottle should say if it was whole. So I thought that was pretty cool. I got this rock here, and I don't know if it's anything, but it's just weird. It almost has like a bevel all the way around it on this side. I didn't know if it's some type of thing. It was in with the where I find all kinds of worked pieces, and I didn't know if maybe it was some type of weird hammerstone or grinding tool. You could see just through here, and here. It's just all wore. I've never seen anything like that. And then there's some line there. I think it's probably just natural erosion. That's a neat rock. I can't put my finger on it. It just seems manipulated somehow. So we're going to what if pile out in the flower bed. Got a lot of debitage and flint flakes. Down 3 or 4 mason jar lids. And then this piece here, they were working at it and then just subsequently quit. Almost like they were going to make a little scraper or something out of that. And then we got this here that seems to be the busted off tip to an artifact. It's weird. It's like a little uniface point, because that's just a flake looking piece of debitage on the back, but on the front you can see it's obviously worked all the way around. So pretty good night on the river. It's always nice this time of year if we can get the kayak out. It's definitely warm enough for it, so that was a real treat. But that's everything we found. I appreciate everybody watching. Have a good one.